If you're wondering why I look like this, it's because I don't feel too good, but I'm gonna do this review anyway because yeah, let's talk about MAXXXINE. MAXXXINE is the third film in the X franchise, a franchise that we didn't need, and follows the protagonist of X as she goes through a journey of discovery, as well as trying to uncover a killer in her town. Stars Mia Goth as MAXXXINE once again, and Ty West as director. Look, you can probably tell that I'm not too happy with this film. If you can't tell already, there's so much wrong with it. It's such a nothing burger of a film, so yeah, let's just talk about it. First off, it's visually interesting. There are some shots which are very colourful and very bright. There's one club scene which really struck a chord with me and really took my attention. I also think Kevin Bacon, he does a decent job. I think he really leans into what his character is. He leans into the absurdity of it. But yeah, that's where my positives end with this film, because Jesus Christ, this is... oh, the worst thing a film can do is be boring, and this borders on boring. It held my attention very little. I had the minimal amount of it.
You have part of my attention, you have the minimum amount.
2024 seems to be the year of nothing burger movies which look interesting from the trailers, and then you go and watch it and you're like, yeah, this is nothing. And MAXXXINE is the most nothing burger film of the year. It doesn't even commit to its tone that it's going for, because it's going for a tone which is super silly and uber 80s, but it doesn't even commit to it. It commits to it as much as Thor Love and Thunder did, and look how that fucking thing turned out. And sure, you can argue that Mia Goth as an actress is really interesting, and she brings a lot of energy to her roles, and sure, she really does. But MAXXXINE is such a nothing character. She is such a non-character. She reminded me of Jules in Euphoria Season 2. She's basically nothing. She's watered down to the person who basically just runs around trying to escape peril, and you don't really feel anything for her at all. The reason why I wanted to watch this is because it had some artists I like. It had Halsey and it had Moses Sumney. Moses Sumney has such a great voice, and they do nothing with him. Same with Halsey. It's no coincidence that, spoiler alert, they're the first ones to perish. Ty West thinks that he's clever with it. He's really not clever with anything that he does with his trilogy, because his trilogy just doesn't feel like it needs to exist. X I enjoyed. I think X is pretty solid and has some pretty interesting kills to it. Pearl is just boring. Sure, it's a character study and those are my thing, but yeah, it was kind of boring. But MAXXXINE is somehow the worst one out of them all. It's such a nothing burger, and I keep saying this. It's like you go to McDonald's and you order a cheeseburger, but it comes without the cheese and it's just a bun with tomato sauce in it. It's empty. It's nothing. Either that, or you go to Subway and you order a tuna sub and it doesn't come up for tuna. You see what I mean? It's so much missing from it. There's no energy, there's no filler. It's fucking boring. The reason why people go and see these films are for the kills, right? And sure, that's valid, but the kills in this, man, it doesn't commit to anything. Like, it doesn't commit to a single kill. It doesn't even feel like those kills are warranted in terms of the story itself. And there's an argument to be made that the reason why this film exists is to say that being a woman in Hollywood is really hard and really difficult, and sure it is, especially with the whole Weinstein and Me Too movement. It is a very difficult place to be. But Ty West, again, he comes at it in a way which just isn't interesting to me and comes across really fucking dull and boring. If you can't tell already, I do not like this movie at all. It's one of my least favorites of the year so far. I think it's just lame. It doesn't do anything remotely fresh with the genre at all. And these films are supposed to break convention, right? The whole idea of X being about porn stars and breaking the mold of what an actor / actress really is. Pearl being the character study, and now MAXXXINE trying to commit to an 80s theme, which it doesn't even do. Plus, seeing Sam Levinson's name before this kind of just makes me think, oh yeah, this is definitely your babe station, dude. You like watching women struggle, look what you did with The Idol. You like watching women struggle, just look what you did with Euphoria. I'm gonna give MAXXXINE a 3 out of 10. Guys, I really wanted to like this film. I went into the theater expecting something fresh and fun, especially with what I was hearing on Twitter and definitely on Letterboxd, but I got nothing from it. I got nothing from it except from boredom and except from a pain in my head, because Jesus Christ, this film feels like it's going backwards in time. It feels like it's going in reverse. I'm sure you guys will like MAXXXINE more than me. Definitely let me know down below if you've seen MAXXXINE and whether you like it or not. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will be back soon. As soon as this headache clears. The reason why I feel like shit is because I can't find my anxiety meds. Had to order new ones. It's a whole thing, so my head is spiraling. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And before you head out, don't forget to watch Mia Goth in other things. She's good, okay? She's better in other things.